Okay, sorry about that. My battery was empty. So we were working on those little pockets. So where I was at is that I was gluing this one on. So now I want to show you what I'm doing. So you know that the print, like the print pattern paper, is the exact same length as like all the pieces are the same length. So now what you got to do is put them all aligned to the same space where you have everything finished, and then all you have to do is cut the excess of the black. It's like this, and then all you have to do now is glue them on. So I'm gonna put that one first. So now the first piece that you've done here, the backing, like the top of your pocket page is like this. Now what you got to do so that everything can go in, so all you have to do is glue on the sides. Well, here's not quite. On the sides here, so that everything goes in. And then you get to, don't go too low because you have two more to put in there. So I would kind of hide the first row of eggs there. So I put that one there. Here. Nice and flush with the sides. And then you do the same with the other one. And what you got to do is overlap on the other one. Even if it's just the width of the black border, it doesn't matter as long as you don't see it, so that when you put your pocket your cards in, you don't get to see the cards. So you have to be flush on the sides. And also what you got to do is measure. So here I have, I'll go with the centimeters. So I have 6 minus 1 line. Here I have 6 minus 1 line. Here I have 2 minus 1 line. 2 minus 1 line from the border. 2 minus 1 line. I really got the eye for that because they're exactly straight. Now those are the two pockets that are going through, like they don't go all the way down, so you have to glue only the sides. And this one is going to be the last one. You see, this is too close. I have to get this one higher, because then my last one, we don't get to see any of this. So I could go a little higher, even a little bit more. So I'm just going to go like this. It's perfect. And I like wet glue because you can still work with them, as you can see. Now this one here now is 1 centimeter and 1 centimeter. So this one's going to go on top right there. So when it's the last one, because it's a pocket, you have to put the glue on the bottom part too. So on the sides, right here, and then on the bottom right here. Okay. And all the way down. And leave a little edge here, just like you did for the edges here and here. There you go. So you have the pocket. So if you have a card, let's say you have a card like this, and this one goes all the way down there. This one the same, and this one the same. That's neat. Okay, also what I've done, I've prepared some of my work here. So here is the back. So I've already cut what I wanted the pattern. I've rounded just the lower corners because the ones on the top are not rounded, of course, because it's a flap. But the two bottom ones are, so I rounded them. I distressed everything. Now I'm going to glue that on. Oops. This one went a little bit too much on the edge. It's going to smear and then goof everything. So that's what it is here. Right there. Perfect. And also I've cut this part here. So this one goes here. So because my paper, I use the 6x6s, so because my my flap here is exactly 6 5/8, so then I needed kind of something to fill the gap here, so I made this little kind of pocket that I'm going to glue there so someone can put photos in there. So this one I'm going to glue. So I've rounded this corner right here, and then I've rounded on this one the corner right here. So this one is going to be glued all around because it's the backing of the pocket. That's that. Ruler. This one here, because it's a pocket, I'm gonna go around. So I'm going here, here, and here. So you leave that one open for the stuff to go in. So this one's gonna go right there. And I've also calculated the exact same length, and I've put my little strip of border, black border. I've done that ahead of time so that it doesn't take too long to do, so it's easier for you guys to follow. So you have the pocket right here. And I've done the same for that part here. So I got this one here. I wanted that birds, and it was on that side. So I think I rounded the wrong one. I should have rounded this one, but it doesn't matter even though the other one is rounded. So I'm rounding this one. So this one goes right here, and I've done the same on that one here. So I'm gonna go like this. Here. I'm going to stress that. So this one goes here. Doesn't matter if this corner here is rounded. It's better if it's not, but I'm not going to throw everything out just because of that. So I want to keep that. I think it's a minor error, so we're just going to live with it. So this one goes on the corner right here. So make sure your gusset is clear when you cut your piece of paper. Make sure that it's not too big, that it doesn't cover your gusset. Ruler. And then I do the same on this one. So because it's a pocket, we want the opening to be free, so we're going to go around. This one I have to cut this tiny little piece here. So that's good. So I'm going right on the edge, right here. Nice and flush with the other one. All equal right here. So here now we have a pocket on this side. Sometimes what I like to do when I make pockets, I like to put something in them so that when it dries, when the glue dries, it's going to dry with some space so that it's easier to tuck in something in there. So here was good, but this one was kind of flat, too flat, so that's why I did that. I checked with my cart, whatever is going to go there, a picture, photos, whatever, so I'm making sure that this is like this. Also what I've done is I've done the waterfall here, so I've got, again, birds. So I'm going to glue those right here. Again, I've rounded the four corners, which I shouldn't have, but it's okay. I wanted to be quick and do that ahead of time, and I was kind of rushing a little bit, and I didn't check right, so I got all four corners rounded. But it's okay, because it's looking that way. That's okay. That's the kind of look we want with the rounded corners. So if we had excess one, you see, it's still good, so I'm not worried about that. I'm going to do this one as well. And I'm going to leave the back here just like this so they can do journaling maybe with a gel pen, or they could put more pictures. Or maybe they don't want to cover the front because of the nice pattern paper with the birds, so they put the pictures on the inside. So whatever the people that get to have this album want to do, they can do whatever. So this is going there. That's done too. So now what we have is, and I made those little cards too. So I took the 3x4s from the paper collection, and I've cut 2 together so that I would get like a little booklet. And I've just stretched all around, and there's still an image here, and this one here. There's still an image here, so they can still put a photo here if they want to. So I thought that these would be nice to go in the pockets right here. And I might add some of the 2x2s, a whole bunch of those 2x2s. But I'm going to keep some to put on the other side of the book. So as you can see, we've done all the back. It's all done. So they have the back. So we have the front here like this. And when you close this, you flip that. So you open like this. And you have a pocket here. You open like this. Another pocket right there. And then you have a waterfall. Here I could put a tuck spot. I think I'm going to do that, because then you get to put something there that's nice. I had an extra piece that I liked. I've seen earlier. What did I do with it? Not here. Maybe here. Yeah, it's the same. It's the same as this, but in smaller. So am I going to use it or not? I think it's too much of the same. So I'm going to check that later. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be cutting a piece of black cardstock, size of a tuck spot, which is the top rounded corners here, but square on the bottom. And then I'm going to mat that with some pattern paper. It'll be done next time that I make the next video. So this side is finished. Now we're going to work on the front and all the inside. So I'm going to come back with video number 4. It's going to be finishing everything, and I'm going to prepare everything, all the pieces I'm going to cut. So all you have to do is mat this. Here I'm going to show you what we're doing. And then here you mat this. You might want to put a little pocket or tuck spot, whatever. Here I'm going to use a lot of these 2x2s, I think, to make tuck spots. So here you do that, and then I'm going to show how we do this and this, mat this. And then here again, I'm going to mat this nice rectangle with a little pocket here. Here I'm going to do the same here, and I have to cut this on my pattern paper. And also I have to cut the little little pieces, little peaks here of paper from the paper bag. So I'm just going to cut that around, and then I'm going to cut a piece there, probably a tuck spot or something. And then I'm going to put mat this part here. So I'm going to cut a large piece, and I have a nice pattern here, and it has to go pretty much all the way. It doesn't have to go all the way, but I would leave maybe 1/2 inch. And also one thing I wanted to tell you is that when we've assembled our bag in our envelope, you can still go in here, which we don't want to do. So what we're going to do is just put a little bit of glue there, you see. Just put a little bit of glue there. I'm just gluing that on down. It will never open after that. It will stop right there. That's what we want. So you don't have to be careful. You see how much glue I put there? I just went like this, and that's it. And then after that, I'm going to finish that. So I'm going to cut all those pieces. I'm going to show you how we do this, and how we do this and this, and then the rest is going to be easy. So that'll be our number 4. So stay tuned for finishing the project. So I'll see you later. Bye bye.